Okay, so welcome to class. Last time we stopped at this case study and by creating a sales order. How many of you have completed your sales order? Yes, I hope you can hear me clearly. How many of you? Just right. Can you give me your sales order number which you have created? Abdul Aziz Al Khaldi, are you there? Yes, Bassam, okay. Abdul Aziz Khaldi, Abdullah, okay, Mansoor, Ali Ahmed Al Shahri, Badr. Why you will try to finish today? It was supposed to be done already. Yes, Badr. Why it is not done?
Sorry, doctor, I will complete it now.
Okay.
Doctor, all the steps, it's 5 or 6?
All steps are no. There are. You mean all steps which supposed to be calculated or completed?
Yes, doctor.
These are the steps. It will take time. Yes.
Okay.
You can see on the screen all steps which you need to complete. So basically, what we have done now, we have created, completed up to step number 8 until we sales orders, display sales order.
Doctor, we can watch the steps in the record. Yes, doctor, or no?
Yes, in the last classes, yes.
Yeah.
In last lab, we completed up to these steps. So you can see
Okay.
the recording.
Okay.
Now let's say we completed our sales order. Step number 8, basically to view sales order. So how can we view the sales order? Is the transaction is VA03. Let's see, for example, and who has completed 122 is your laptop is yes. If your laptop, what do you think? It's not working at all, or you You just need an internet, just like now you have login. You don't need the laptop, any program to run. You just need an internet connection. Okay, okay. Let's say Mansoor has said that he completed his order 122, right? Now, for example, if you want to see the status of his order, you can either click here, display document flow, or you can press enter 1088, and I can see here his status. Yes, Mansoor, can you tell me what is the reason why your order is open? What what is the next step you need to complete? Imagine you are in a sales department, right? So your order status is open. Why it is open? Do you know the reason why order is open? If you look at here, for example, the order for this customer, what is this customer? You check the status, right? And it is for, as you can see here, this is for 5 deluxe touring bike, and 2 is the professional touring bike. What is the required delivery date? Is 4/11/2022. Yes, I hope you can hear me clearly. Yes, Mansoor and other students, especially since I'm opening this one. So, what is the delivery date? Before 4th of November, you have to deliver this product to a customer. This is the order. Now, the next step after this one is to start a delivery process. Now, for example, if I look at my own status, this was what I have created. As you can see here, 2910. And if I look at the status of this order is same like Mansoor. So this is what we have done so far, and now we have to start a delivery process. 2910. Remember, my is different, the date here. So my entry in next step will be based on this information. So this is very important information for next step. So note down this information. Whatever you have in your order, let's say for, as you can see that for Mansoor, it is 1710. So this is okay, no problem. Because the time this activity or the delivery was promised is different in real life. So whatever the date here, just note down. Now to start a delivery process, what will be the next step? Just a minute, I will just refresh my screen because I cannot see the messages, so I will refresh this screen. Yes, can you tell me what is the next step here? How can we start a delivery process? What is the first step? Who will tell me what is the next step in order to start a delivery process? I hope you can hear me clearly. Yes, thank you. Yes, now it's clear. Yes, what is the next step? What is the transaction? Badr Al Ahmadi, can you give me your transaction for next step? To start a delivery process, what is the transaction? You can look at the transaction or handouts. Yes, Badr. What do we mean by no? How can we start? What is the transaction code? Even you have not completed, you should be able to tell me the transaction by looking at the handouts in step number 9. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Abdulaziz and Mansoor. Badr, you should know how to at least complete, even if you have not completed, but you should know how to work on your own. Okay, thank you. So once we run a transaction, what is our shipping point? Is this one, Miami, from where we will be shipping this product. Now, this information, remember, is very important. What should be the date here for Mansoor? For me, it will be this one. And for Mansoor, can you tell me what should be the date for you? Selection date, this is the date which you is a required delivery date in your handouts. Yes, yes, you can exit and re-enter through your laptop. So whatever, this information here, selection date is a delivery selection date. As you can see here, it is mentioned here. It's a delivery selection date. So how can you get this information from your sales order? As I have explained earlier, if you look at your sales order VA03 and see what was your required delivery date, you put it there, and that's it. Just press enter. You go to next screen. 115. Okay, I see here some error. Do you see an error with your case? Just let me put try to fix. There is. How about your case? I think should not be an issue with other students. Is it okay with you, Mansoor? Or do you get an error? Just let me. Yes, is it okay? Or otherwise, I will. Is it? The date is, in your case, Mansoor, whatever the delivery date on your order, 4/11, right? 4 November. You just need to put that date. How about the other students? Yes, is there any issue with your transaction? If no, okay. First of all, let me see if you see this error. Maybe what was my delivering plant, and if I want to see the status of my item, maybe I don't have enough. It works. Okay. Yes. 114. Maybe my order is it 114? Who is using, who is 114? Okay, yes, this is the. Yes, Muhammad Zahrani. Are you there? And are you the one who are completing with me? See here, Muhammad Zahrani, he is working on the same product, which is DXTR 1000. It should be your own one, not this one. Muhammad Al Zahrani, are you there? See, what you have entered in your order is this one, DXTR 1000. It should be your product, not this one. Let me see his. Yes, Muhammad, are you there? Are you there or you are not there? Let me just check his one. Now see, to quickly solve it, what is the solution? So just give me a time. I will create a new order and try to solve it. This is the problem. So just wait for me. I asked the students not to use others' material number. Now someone used this one, this material number. So what I will do now is I will create a new number and I will create my new order very quickly and solve it so that we can quickly finish it. But again, it's very important. That's what we ask all the students not to use, others' order number, right? So now we will start from our inquiry again. We'll create a quotation. So just wait and until I create very quickly this one. Okay, yes, Mansoor, are you with me? And other students, yes, it was 117 actually. I was using 115, so that's why I was getting an error that was not completed. So 117 is the number which I will complete. Yes, Mansoor, and those who are watching, you see a screen like this one for this step, right? Okay, now let's complete this process. That how can we complete the delivery process, right? After entering this date as per shown on my sales order and putting entry, right? Now we would like to see what is the situation. So what we will do is just select on this item, the first one. See what is the status. Remember, it is DXTR1000, and if you need to click here, what is the status now? What are you doing? Understand this one, the process. Now imagine you are a manager for a warehouse or for a delivery process. This is what you will see, whether this order delivery has been started or not. So basically you will generate a document asking your employee to pick this item from your warehouse. Remember, there is proper authorization from the warehouse. No one can remove any item from a warehouse unless there is an approval of the process. Now, how you will see, first of all, just select this one and see this item detail. Imagine you are a manager of this process. Just click on item detail and then come to this picking. See here, it says pick quantity is 0. It means this item is not yet been picked. Deliver quantity is 5. Yes, we have to deliver 5 items to this customer. And there are other details about this product and all, which is okay. Is it okay? Are you on this screen? Right, as you can see here, that order has not yet been picked. So now once you click on this one, see, once you press a save button, a picking order will be issued. So as a manager, you are creating a one document which allow your employee to pick this item. Remember, in real life, you have a very big warehouse for this company, Global Bike, right, where you put your bicycles. So you are in charge of that warehouse. So you will start a delivery process, or in other words, you will approve the delivery process, and this document will be generated, and it will be then someone else will take an action. What will be the action? They will pick the items from the warehouse. Let's see, save, and a document number has been generated. See, outbound delivery has been saved. So just take this number, copy them. Now for them again, if I want to see the status, now you will see how I started this class 117. If now I say that, if I see the status document flow, you can see now I have 4 steps. Outbound delivery is open. So now you can see here that the delivery need to be complete, right? See, now you, before there were 4 steps, now you have 3 steps. Now you have 4 steps. So this one basically, this step asking someone in the warehouse, right? Your employee should pick. Now this is a document number. Basically, it is saying that your employee should pick these items. The next step should be picking process, which is step number let's say is 9 is done. So step number 10, which is to check the status. For example, now as you have seen that these items have been, what is the status of these items? I will show you. This is the status of your order, and if I can see the status of my inventory of this product, remember I have two products, DXTR 1000 and PRTR 1000. Order is 5, and let's see what is the status of inventory, right? MMBE is the transaction to check the status of these material in our Miami plant. If I execute, I can see here I have 78 items left in my warehouse, and if these items are delivered after this order, it should be 73. I will show you later on when I complete the next process. Now there is 72 items, right? Still it is showing me 78. Okay, minus 5, it should be 73. My inventory level after I complete this order, right, should be 73. Similarly, I can check for other items. In my case, for you need to check this one, it should not be 0. First of all, you cannot deliver if you see that item here are less than what is your order, then you cannot deliver this product, right? Logically, if I see here 67 are left, let's say for Mansoor, your product number is 1086, am I correct? See how much you have now in your warehouse. Professional touring bike is 80 items, right? 88, sorry. Okay, let's see, 88. You have 80 items in your warehouse, right? After you complete this order, how many will be available in your warehouse about this product? Once this is delivered, you have an order number 11122, right? After you deliver that order, how many will be left in your warehouse? It should be, yes, Mansoor, what is your order? Means your promise of delivery of this product, your professional touring bike. How many you are selling to your customer? 2 items, right? Once you complete the delivery, the next step, it should be 78 here. If you come back and you want to see your inventory level, it should be 78. Is it clear? Similarly, if I check the other items in case of for Mansoor, let's say DX, the other is 100. So if you complete after this one, how many will be left in your stock? No, not 98. What is the other product? Deluxe touring bike. How many deluxe touring bike you will be selling in your order? How much you promise to deliver to your customer? You are selling two types of products. Yes. How many you will be selling? Yes, 95. Yes, now correct. Okay, so this was basically the next step. It was just to check your stock status, right, which we have already done. And if you want to see, even you can see the detail. Let's say if I want just to show you, I'm still on the same steps. It will show us. Let's say I will put it this one, same for Mansoor. And if I see here, a detail, it will show me here. If you see here, my inventory is 100 unrestricted use, and if you come down here, you should be able to see those items which are still to be delivered. Reserve for an order should be. Have you completed the step? So in case, anyway, this is just to see a stock overview. Okay. So now what is next step? The next step is to pick these items. Remember, pick a material on delivery note. Can you give me a transaction on step number 11? So imagine now you are another employee who will take action on the previous document, which is generated by the warehouse manager. Now you are another employee, you are a warehouse supervisor. Your job is to remove those bikes, 5 of deluxe touring bike and 2 of professional touring bike. Those items, you are the one who will be removing them, means picking them from their warehouse and bring them to your delivery point. So what is the transaction? It is VL. Yes, what is the transaction? Yes, please, who will give me the transaction for next step? Yes, what is the transaction for next step in order to start our delivery process, picking process? Delivery process has been started. Now someone has to pick. Yes, VL02N, right? The same order. So that's why we are using the transaction VL02N to update that order. So this number, as you can see here, will be shown automatically. If it's not, then you can write it down from the previous step. Press enter and you'll be on the next screen like this one. And here picking, see here, make sure you have a picking tab. Now you are in this warehouse. What is your warehouse? You know, this is the number of your warehouse, which is FG00 for both of these products, from where we will be picking these items. So just put this information. How many is picked quantity? Don't leave it empty. This is important. So order is 5, and we are going to pick. You say no, we have complete available, so you are picking 5 and 2. So you are picking 5 items of deluxe touring bike and 2 items of professional touring bike. because this was the order. So what you need to put in the screen: storage location and picked quantity. Is it clear? Now if we press save button, so the delivery will be saved. So as you can see here, this number has been saved. Okay, let me show you. If I go back, look at my stock, my order status. Imagine that's how steps are being carried out. I go to display document flow. Now you can see how much I have: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So order has completed. Now we are transferring or delivering the items. So for that one, first action has been done. Second, so again, you cannot complete a picking process unless you have the previous process completed. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this is what we have, right? Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps should have been completed after this step. Now, if I go back and I want to check the status of my items, let's say first I will check the status of Mansoor DXTR. It should be 100 minus 5 should be 95. Still, as you can see here, still is not updated, not changed. Why it's not updated? Can you tell me a reason? Because still we did not update inventory account. In other words, the manager is the one who will confirm this transaction that okay, these item has been updated. He has the authority. Double check, remember, because in there is a segregation of duties. Items picked by someone and manager will confirm okay, these items are delivered, which is what we are going to do in the next step. As you can see here, still items are 100, right? So it's not 95. So we, because we still not completed the delivery process, so again same transaction. The next step, if you look at next step, which is step number 12, which is same transaction. Make sure this is your delivery number, 8, starting with 8. Your outbound delivery document. Okay, in my case it is 101. In your case, what is your document number, Mansoor? 8000010. What is your document number? Yes, 102. Yes. Okay. Now for next step, stay on this screen, and here you'll see there is a number transaction called post good issue. Now imagine you are a manager. Before you instructed someone to pick, now they come back and say, okay, picking has been done, delivery. So you'll say post good issue, this one here, and you'll get a message in the bottom: outbound delivery has been saved. Okay, now if I go back, I will show you. We were checking this transaction, MMBE. Mansoor, you completed this process, right? Let's say if I check your DXTR, it should be 100 minus 5, 95. Have you completed the process? Or you get an error? No, it should be in last step, go to VL02N. See, like this one, VL02N, and then here you have called post good issue. Press that button, post good issue. If you don't see it, you can press the items from here. There is arrow sign. Post good issue means inventory has been updated now. Okay, is it done? Okay, let me see your stock status. See, now it is 95. It means 5 has been delivered to a customer. Again, it will be different for everyone. For example, if in my case, because I have many orders, so if I see in my case DXTR 1000, if I execute, you can see I have 73 left, which is okay. You may have different numbers, but make sure, remember, I had 78 before. 78 minus 5 is 73. Similarly, if I check the other product, the second bike which we sold, in case of Mansoor, it was this product. So if I execute, I should have 78. 80 was there before, minus 2 is 78. Okay, so this was basically what we have done just now. Is step number 13. MMBE to check a stock status is the next step. After this step, the next step is to create an invoice for this customer. So how can we create invoice? Invoice means fatura. Okay. So who has completed until this step with me? Other than Mansoor, who else is there? Yes, is there anyone else? So it seems no one is there, right? How about Mansoor? 122. Can you check your status of your order? If you check your, how many steps you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mansoor, is it clear? As you can see here, this is for you. For example, in my order number 117, if I see here, I have also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we both have 6 steps completed. Now the next step after this one, after goods has been delivered, right? The next step is to issue invoice to this customer. Remember, you can see here, each step is linked with the previous one. So if you have an error, you have to go back to a previous process and fix it. For delivery process, remember you have 3 steps in delivery, right? Those who are listening to or watching this recording, so this is what you have to complete it carefully, right? So starting a delivery process is step number 9. This is the first thing in delivery process. Then you need to go to step number 11 to start the picking process, and then you need to go to step number 12 to do the post goods issue. So you have 3 steps. First is to start a delivery process. Second is to pick the material. Third is to post good issue, means you have to update your inventory account. So these 3 steps need to be done in the same sequence. This is very important. Delivery process should be in these 3 sequence. Otherwise, you cannot complete the next process, which is to issue the invoice. Now, how can we issue the invoice? What is the transaction? Can someone give me the transaction to issue invoice, which is step number 14? What is the next step to issue invoice? Invoice means once it is delivered, remember it was in our payment terms when you created that this customer has to pay immediately when due. When due means when goods are delivered to this customer. What is the transaction to create invoice? Yes, Mansoor, are you with me? It is, yes, it is VF 03. No, not 03. You don't see step number 14? Logistics, sales and distribution, billing. This one here, see? What is the transaction? You can see. Okay, thank you. Process billing due list. Other one, that is the next step to see. Now we are to process a billing due list. Sorry, nothing, we will not put anything for date, anything, just leave it empty. sales organization. Who is selling? This is your department who is selling. And the customer, sold to party. Do you know what is your sale to party, Mansoor? Yes, Mansoor, do you know your sales to party? Your customer here, yes, Mansoor. Not yet, your customer number. You should, what is the customer? The bike zone. Remember, you are selling, this order is for a particular customer. Can you find out? You should be able. 25, remember, it starts with 25. 252. Your customer, right? This one, 25263. Clear? Yes. In my case, I have this customer which I will be selling. 57 is for me. Again, if you don't know, you can go to your sales order VA03 and see what was your customer. In case those students who don't know, okay, you can just open a new transaction in a new tab and run VA03 and press enter and put your order detail, and then you can see who is your customer. This is for those who don't remember their customer number. Then execute display billing list. This is what we will do. Make sure there is no error. If you have an error here, you will see a red sign or something with error. In our case, is it clear for you, Mansoor, as well? There is no error. Do you have same thing like me? Now please make this is very important, the next few steps. Follow with me, okay, step by step, and especially those who are watching the recording, also it's important for them to do all these steps slowly and clearly. Now see, after this one, you will see here, just click on the right side, so it says individual billing document here. If you don't see it, you can click on the right side to open more options. Individual billing document. So if I click on individual billing document, I will see this screen. Do you have the same one? Yeah, Mansoor. Okay, then click on menu, go to header, and this one, output. Remember what we are going to do now. Actually, there is some setting required to print the invoice, Fatura. Invoice, you will send it to your customer, which is bike zone. In Mansoor case, it is 2526 something, right? That is the ID number of your customer. So I'll press output. Okay, what is the output here? This is what you will do. Actually, it is just to set a printer. Basically, it takes time, right? So here you have to output is RD00 invoice. The first one, RD, just select it. Medium is print output. Make sure these are the two entries you have on this screen. Now, how are we, there are different communication methods. We are going to print it. You may send it through email, whatever is, the set up in your company's policy. In Global Bikes, they have to print this invoice and send it to there, right? If both systems are linked, for example, your and customer, if you have an electronic data interchange, you can send it directly if both systems are linked. Let's say here we will print this invoice, right? So after this one, you will see we have communication method, this one here. Display means of communication. So for this one, this is our setting for our printer. We call LOCL, local, LOCL. This is our printer destination. Just click on this one, print immediately. Make sure it is checked in. Just make sure you have all the entries like this one. See who is the recipient. This is my username. You should have your own user ID here. Make sure what I have done here, print immediately and the destination of the printer. That's it. Then press back. You'll see this one. Okay, then make sure you have just screen like this one. This is defined, right? Then you will see on top there is button for further data, this one. This is only we are setting our invoice. Make sure it is just like this one, just to see if everything is done correctly. See bill to party 25257. You should have your own bill to party. In case of Mansoor, it should be 25263. Bill to party on top. Send immediately, everything is shown correctly. And then just go back. Again back. It should be on this screen. And then press save. See now, it says document has been saved. Document number starting with 9. This is the invoice number which is generated. So I will just again copy this one, this information. This is my document number. Again, if I check the status of my order, you'll see now the step has been increased, the process. How can I check? I just need to my transaction VA03, my order number 117, document flow. See here now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That invoice has been generated. Okay, but still this customer did not pay. Okay, because not cleared. Okay, invoice has been generated but still not being cleared. Now imagine what is that invoice. If I want to see the invoice, what is the transaction? which is the next step. Display billing document and customer invoice. Step number 15. What is the transaction for this, Mansoor? Remember, we said before VF03, right? This transaction to display this invoice which we just created. 9, and then what is your invoice, Mansoor? Last number 8586. What? No, it's still not. You have not completed this process, Mansoor. No, no, just complete it. Follow with me. At least I want you to complete. Yes, please complete it. So at least I would like to see there is no error. Okay. Very small steps. So just follow with me. If you can, are you on communication method icon? So yes, once you are on, what do you see on the screen? Over there, just put on logical description LOCL and select print immediately. Yes, thank you. Yes, okay. So make sure local in logical destination, and there is a print immediately. Just check it. Then just press one button, one back only, and then what do you see on the screen? Invoice on top. Create output over there. You have to click on top. There's a button for further data. If you click on further data, only just need to click further data. You don't have to do anything. Yes. After you click on further data, just if you look at the new screen here, what do you see? Bill to party. What is the number there on top? There is bill to party. Just to show number, it should be 25263, your customer number. Is it? Do you see that one on the screen? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Then just go. Then it means you don't have to do anything. Just go back. Again back, and then save it. Did you save it? Yes, you just get a message, right? Yeah, now it's clear, right? Yes, yes, correct. Okay, now go for this one, just like me, VF03. Come to this transaction, VF03. You should have a screen like me. VF03. Okay, now after this one, just go for menu. This is what is the next step, right? So you need to go to menu, billing document, and issue output to. This is what you have to select: menu, billing document, and here. Is it clear? Make sure you are in the 03. And you'll be on screens. This one. You have same like me. Okay. So now there is a button to print preview. You can print here. We would like to print preview this one. You can print it, this invoice, or we would like to see a print preview. Then your invoice will be generated. This is your Fatura invoice. As you can see here, there is a detail. This is your invoice number, Rakam al Fatura, which will go to this customer. What is the name of customer? 25257, which is the bike zone. You know, your customer which you sold. In your case, you should have 25263. What is the amount he has to pay you? This is terms of payment that he has to pay me immediately. See here, up to 10/6. Because once we created this customer, we said that he has to pay immediately when it's due. All the detail about product, you know, this one, and what is the amount he has to pay? 20,092.50. I will just save this invoice with me. You need to save this one also, yours. So save your invoice. Is it okay? Have you saved your invoice? Yeah, you can just save. It's up to you. Okay. Important thing is you should remember your customer number on the invoice and the total amount which you will collect. Remember, once someone pay you, you have to check the amount, right? How much was the invoice, how much someone is paying. Okay. Okay, just close it. And now if I want to see my accounting document, see here, accounting overview. You will see here, this is the accounting transaction, right? We have two documents generated, right? If I click on my accounting documents, for example, for sale, if I want to see the document, see, this is what you have. These are the accounting entries basically. As I told you, all of you before, that in reality, accounting entry will be done automatically by the system. So this one here is the bike zone. This is your receivable. Remember, your account receivable debit 20,092 shown as a positive. What will be credit is a sales revenue, which is minus 15,000. Remember, total is without sales discount, and then these are the other for sales discount. These are all debits. This is debits, all debit, right? This is another sale because we have two products, right? That price was this one, so minus is sales and the other discount for that product. So all of them are one, right? So your debit and credit should be equal. This is already done and taken care by the system. This is a one sales transaction. Okay, one sales was done, how account receivable was debited, sales was credited. So now the next step, once you see, when you collect the cash. Okay, so I'll just exit. So just very quickly, last step is left, for example, or you want to see step number 16, you receive the money. Let's say today you receive the money from this customer. He has deposited the money into your bank account. Post receipts to a customer payment. What is the transaction for this one, Mansoor? What is the transaction for receiving the money from this customer? You sent him invoice and he is going to pay you. That is the last step. I hope you can stay with me for a few more minutes, then we'll finish. Yes, what is the next step? The next step, to step number 15, to receive the payment, right? Post receipt of customer payment, step number 16. You send the invoice, fatura, to a customer and he has to pay you. And you have to enter into your system. It is F28. Yes, thank you. Document date. Just quickly, this is a last step. Since you are following with me with the beginning, so just try to complete this process. So document date is today's date. This is what we put. Our bank detail, our bank account number is 100000. Same. This is our bank for Global Bike. And we have to enter the amount there, what we are supposed to receive from this customer, 20,092. Whatever you have in yours, those who are watching the recording, whatever you have in your invoice, this is the amount you have to put. No bank charges, nothing. Account, I'm receiving this amount 20,092 from whom? Remember, you are in, this is a different department. You are now in receiving department working in Global Bike. So if you receive 20,000, so you'll see, okay, who is the customer? If you know his number, a customer ID number, For Mansoor, what is your customer number? 25263, right? For me, it is this one, right? If you don't know, again, you can find out, as we said before. Yes, Mansoor, your customer number 25 sold to party 25263, right? In my case, it is 25257. Yes. After you enter this information, then there is on process open item. Oh, yes, the amount, yes, your amount, what is the amount of your order? Yes, 20,092, yes, you have same. Same thing with me, because your invoice is same. Again, any other student who is doing, they can check their orders, right? And see what is the amount. Then this one, process open item. Do you have same thing like me? Not assigned 0, everything, then it means everything is correct. Do you have, here 0? This is not assigned. In the bottom right side, everything is clear. If there is any error, you will see a mistake here. What is the error means? You are taking a payment, you did not complete the order, or you are taking a payment less than or more than what the customer was supposed to pay, you get an error. Product was not delivered and you try to again, then you will see error. So you have to complete all previous steps to complete this task. You cannot collect a payment if the product is not delivered. Okay, Mansoor? Then you can press this post button. And it will be done. Input must be in the format. So you can put, yes, if you are saying that, just put there 20,092.50. Maybe in my case it was accepting as a comma. So you just in the amount, just put 20,20092.50, not comma. So this is the reason. Yes, for the amount, yes. 20,092.50. Right, this one. You can see in the comment 20,092.50. Is it clear? Do you have a screen like me? So we are collecting our payment from these customers. Okay, then press post button and your case should be solved, done. Then post this one here. Do you have any error or clear? If you press post, I'm just waiting for you to complete this process. Okay, so say post. Now it's done. Document has been generated for, this is our payment document. Remember, this is in accounting, our trail is there that this customer has paid us. So now it's done. Just exit from this screen without saving. Yes, now again, as you can see here, I want to see my order status VA03. First I will see for Mansoor 122. Display document flow. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps have been done, cleared. Last step, accounting, is cleared. So this basically tells us that how the process was started, how it is completed. Right now, for example, you can see all your status, right? It is done. It is, this was, is very clear. Now for any document, you can see all these documents. For example, the last one was accounting document. If you click here and see there is a display document flow, you can, let's say, what is accounting document? If you click on display document, it will show you the document which we have seen before. Who created invoice? If I click on invoice and say display document, this will show me the invoice when it was generated. This was our billing document. So this is the detail of all these documents. So this is end of our case. Anything? So please take a break now. And after the break, we will continue with our book from chapter number 12 about partnership accounting. Thank you very much.